Good morning guys and welcome to a new flight attendant vlog. It's 6 a.m. I'm just about ready to leave for the airport and I'm wearing private clothes, so I'm gonna be on standby today, which means I'm on call. Technically I could sit at home for standby duty, but I have a 1 hour call out time and I live 2 hours away from the airport, so figures. Anyways, this is just a short standby line, so I kind of hope that they'll give me a trip today. Just like a short trip to the east coast of the US or something. That's what I would hope, so that the rest of my schedule, the rest of my line stays the same. So fingers crossed. Anyways, let's go to the airport and see how this goes. I'll let you know if I get a trip or whether I'm just like sitting around. My shift today is not that long. I think it's like 6 hours, which is like the shortest shift we have, and I like it because it starts at like 10:30 and then it goes till 4:30, I think. So that's like the best shift basically, because I don't have to get up like super early and I don't have to work like super late. So best of both worlds, guys. I made it to our flight operations center. It's currently about 9:15 a.m. So I still have a little over an hour before my shift starts, but I'd rather be here early and grab some breakfast and stuff, because if they need me like right away, then I might not have time for that later. So I don't want to go on a trip hungry. I really don't. And so far, I just checked our database and it doesn't show any open trips at the moment. There's no trip in my schedule and my roster right now. So let's see if I'm gonna be sitting here for a whole day. I'd really wish to get a trip today and then be done with this standby line, you guys. Anyways, I'll talk to you later. Hey guys, just an update. I'm at my hotel right now, and as you can see, I'm wearing my regular clothes. I'm at my standby hotel, so that's the hotel that I pay for myself, because I mean, I could live here in Munich, let's be real, but I'm not living here by choice. So yeah, it's a cheap hotel, so I don't have to pay a lot to stay here. But I didn't get called today. We were like 8 people sitting there, all on standby, and no one got called. Oh well. I guess flu season is not here yet. I think in Salzburg there's flu season at the moment, but apparently not in Munich. Whatever, I'm gonna show you my hotel room, and today I'm not gonna do much. I'm gonna edit some videos. I'm going to grab something to eat. I think I'm gonna go get like a dürüm, like that Turkish wrap thingy. And then I'm gonna have to go to bed. I have to go to bed at like 8 p.m. because my shift starts at 4:30 a.m. tomorrow morning, and right now it is 4:30 p.m. So flight attendant life. Anyways, at least the hotel is close to the airport. Let's show you guys around. Just kidding. So there is a separate toilet in here. Shower is inside of the room. There is like a sink and a mirror. Another mirror. By the way, I'm loving these boots. They are really comfy. They are waterproof. They are really good. Then here's the bed. So this room would sleep 3 people. I'm all by myself. And here we have a TV. And what a nice view of like a parking lot and some buildings. I grabbed some food to go, just like the wrap. And now, honestly, I don't feel like editing a video right now. I think I'm gonna do it tomorrow, because I don't really feel like they're gonna call me tomorrow either, so we'll see. But yeah, it's just gonna be Netflix, my food and me tonight. Good morning guys, day 2 of standby, new day, new game. So let's see if I get a trip today. I would be hoping for a 2-day trip, because then my line would be over and they couldn't give me anything longer than a 3-day trip. Right? Yeah, they couldn't give me anything longer than a 3-day trip. So we'll see, but I kind of have a feeling that it'll be the same as yesterday. Just me sitting there forever, and today my shift is 11 hours long. So it starts now at 4:30 and it ends at 3 p.m. That's 4:30 a.m. right now. I mean, in the mornings we have 90 minutes to get there, so like a 90-minute call out time. Technically I could have slept in and then just gone there later, but like after 7 a.m. we only have a 60-minute call out time, and then if something goes wrong, and it was supposed to snow, I don't know if it did, I'll see, and if the roads are bad and if I have to shovel my car or something, I don't think it's gonna be that bad. But you know, I didn't want to risk it, because I can't be late, right? And I like to just be there and know that I'm there and not stress about it. So that's why I'm gonna go there right now to base. I'll give you guys an update how it goes today. Let's de-ice the car. Not much snow, but there's ice. At the moment, I'm the only one sitting here, so I'm just waiting for Trip. So far, nothing is shown in the system. So, like I said, I feel like it's gonna be a slow morning. You guys, I got a trip. It's just a day trip to Morocco, so just going there and back. And that's basically it. And then I get back tonight. Anyways, I just changed in my car and now I have to go make my flight. I'm here in the back of our A319, so it's our smallest Airbus at my base for my airline. And I'm working the 3 left position, so I was basically in charge of meals and drinks in economy class. Service is done. I'm on my way to Morocco, to Marrakesh, and flight time is 3 hours and 10 minutes. I'm back home now from my day tour to Morocco, to Marrakesh, and honestly the tour was amazing because it was just 2 flights. It got me like 7 block hours, which means I have like overtime pay this month, so it kicked me right into that overtime pay, which is awesome. And the crew was absolutely amazing. So my purser, because they called out for standby at our flight operations center, and I was there, but I still had to change and stuff, and apparently someone didn't show for the briefing, so I was basically filling in for them. And I mean, I had an hour to get there, but obviously I didn't need the whole hour. So the crew was already going to the plane when I was still changing, and I was just going there by myself. Basically, I just ordered like a crew bus, and it took me to the stand where our plane was parked, and the crew was already on there, and the purser was very nice and let me work in the back by myself. So I was the 3 left position on our A319. Our A319 is our smallest plane here in Munich. In case you're not familiar with our short haul planes, I will actually link a video for you guys. So I did a video explaining all of the cabin crew working positions, so I'll link that in the upper right hand corner for you guys in case you want to go ahead and check that out. But anyways, so I was basically in charge of economy class. I was in charge of like turning on the ovens and heating up all of those meals, then distributing all the meals, and then doing drinks in economy class as well, together with my colleagues who were working up front in business class. And it was really fun because my colleagues, I had such a great time. They were amazing, and I talked to our purser and she let me do all of the announcements, so I was able to do those, or let's say pretty much all of them. She did like the starting announcement and the safety demonstration announcement for the first flight, like to Marrakesh, and the rest I was able to do them. And then on the way back I was able to do all of them, like even like saying goodbye to the passengers, all of that. Like usually, I know for some airlines the one who's flying lead does that and everyone basically can fly lead, but for my airline it works like this. You have to be a purser in order to do those, unless the purser tells you that you can do them, which happened to me. And I like doing announcements, I really like that. So that was really cool, and yeah, it was just an amazing flight and I had a great day. I mean, I would have wished for them to give me like a 2-day or 3-day trip, because then my standby line would have been basically over. Like with a 3-day trip, it would have been really good. But honestly, it's alright. Like, I met those amazing colleagues and it was just really fun. And now I am back home. I'm off tomorrow, and then I have another day of standby duties left the day after tomorrow. And that's like the early shift at 4:30 a.m. it starts. So I have to leave my house at like 2:30 a.m. So that's gonna be an early start into the day. And I went home a couple of hours ago today, but I went and met up with a friend of mine, and now I'm back home, and I'm just gonna go to bed now, maybe watch some more Netflix because I'm tired, and it's already almost midnight, you guys. It was an eventful day. And I'll be back soon. Hey guys, so I had a great day off today after the past 2 days where I was on standby, and something amazing just happened. So I told you guys I'm gonna be on standby again tomorrow, right? So I was just getting ready to go to bed at like 8 p.m. right now, and guess what? I just received a call from crew scheduling, and they asked me if I am already in Munich, and I was like, no, I'm still at home. But I was gonna go to bed because I technically had to leave at like 2 a.m. or 2:30 a.m., something like that. And they were like, oh, we don't really need you tomorrow. We're gonna give you the day off. And I was like, really? Oh my gosh, thank you so much. That was just amazing. So I'm not on standby tomorrow. My standby line is over. Technically I would have had another day of standby the day after, so I would have been on standby tomorrow and the day after. But because I do have some training that I'm doing, it's not like mandatory, but I chose to do that training. They took out one of my standby days because I do need a rest period before the training, and it's just, that's just the way it works. Let's just put it like that. And yeah, so I'm gonna be off for a couple of days now, which is amazing. So yeah, I'm gonna be off for 2 days now. I'm just so lucky. Oh my gosh, guys, I thought I was gonna go there, and literally they couldn't have given me anything longer than like a day trip. So there was not that much that they could have given me anyways. Because of the training, they couldn't have given me a longer trip, because they kind of couldn't have taken the training out of my schedule because it was already in my roster and stuff. And yeah, I got lucky, you guys. I think I'm gonna take you to Munich with me, and let's see how the training goes, and we'll talk soon. Hey guys, I just got to my hotel here in Munich, and I'm just gonna grab some dinner. It's already 5:30 p.m. and I'm hungry. And then afterwards I'm just gonna go over a few things for tomorrow's training, and yeah, like a little study session. Just gonna show you my hotel room. I am paying for this hotel room myself, but I mean, it's basically the same thing that I already showed you when I was here from Saturday till Sunday, when I was on standby and didn't get called. But yeah, I mean, I could live here, and I could have gone here tomorrow morning, but I didn't want to leave my house in the middle of the night because it's an early start tomorrow morning. So I decided to just like get a great night's sleep and just come here early instead. So again, toilet is separate from the rest of the room. Showers in side of the room. There we have sink and mirror, another mirror here, and then there are like a double bed and a bunk on the top as well, so it sleeps 3 people. I'm just by myself. Here is TV and just my trench coat that I brought with me. The view is the same as well. I'm not really seeing anything apart from a parking lot. Good morning guys, it's 7:30 a.m. I'm just about ready to head over to a flight operations center. Let's do this day and see how it goes. You guys, oh my gosh, if you can't see it in my face, I'm super happy right now. I'm still in shock. Oh my gosh. So I told you guys about my training. So well, the training, I'm gonna just let you guys know what I did today. So the training was actually like an assessment center, and it was the last part that I needed in order to be able to go to a purser course. So I passed my assessment center. I went to an interview with my boss 2 weeks ago. I did a couple of courses in fall. I did some stuff last year, and this was the last thing. So it was basically like a test, sort of like an IQ test, something like that. Then there was a personality test. There was like, there was an actor, and we had to do like a little role play, like a situation on board. We were given that situation, and a psychologist was analyzing how we were dealing with this situation, and then there was like a 1-hour interview, and we had to do like an elevator pitch and all that kind of stuff, and it was so hard, and I thought I failed because like the interview, I felt like it didn't go that well because there were a few things that I didn't actually know, and I was very honest about them. I was like, I'm sorry, I didn't look at that. I didn't know that that was gonna be asked today. I'm sorry, I'm just gonna be honest. And I thought overall that it didn't go that well, but obviously it did, and I passed. So, I mean, it will take a while until I can go through like the PERSA course. So the PERSA training is basically like flight attendant training. It doesn't take as long, but it is a course, at least for my airline, it is a course. I think it takes like a month or something. And then there are like trainee flights and all of that again. And it will probably take a while until I can get into one of those PERSA training courses because my seniority is just really low. I have only been flying for like 3 years. And like once I actually go through the training, I'm probably gonna be like the one all the way on the bottom of like our bidding system and stuff again. But I thought it was well worth it, and I really wanted to become a purser for a while, and now I'm this much closer to it. And yeah, so that's my career change. I mean, I'm still gonna be flying obviously, but until this happens, I'm gonna be flying as a flight attendant just regularly, and then I'll let you guys know once I will start purser training. But oh my gosh, like, oh my gosh, you guys, I just can't believe it. Like, I can't even tell you guys where my emotions are right now, because it's just like, I thought when I opened the email, because they did send us an email, like I drove over here, I knew that the email would be there already. I uploaded a video because that had to go up today. And afterwards I was like, okay, I'm just gonna like read the rejection letter right now. And then it was like, you passed. And I was like, what? Like, what? Oh my gosh, I was jumping around in here. I called my mom. My mom didn't know anything about me actually applying for this and going through the tests, because I don't know, I'm weird in that way. I told a few of my friends, but I didn't want my family to know in case I didn't pass, in case I failed, so I didn't want anyone to know. And I called my mom, and she was at my grandparents' place, and she's like, wait, what? Why didn't you tell me? And I was like, well, I didn't want to tell you in case I failed. And she was like, oh my gosh, it's so typical Verena, but it's true, yeah, that's the way I am. Oh my gosh, you guys, I did this! And anyways, I'm a nerve wreck right now. That's it. That concludes my vlog for today. So that's actually why they took the standby day out of my roster yesterday. Like, they couldn't have had me on standby and then do these tests today, because there was like a rest, like a minimum rest period before then, and all of that kind of stuff. And that's why they couldn't really give me a long flight during the standby line, because I had to be back for my EU is what it's called, Eignungsuntersuchung EU, and it's basically just an assessment center. And that's why I was probably sitting there the whole day, the first day of my standby line, and that's why I only got a day trip on the second day of my standby line. That's probably also why they gave me the day off, like the day before yesterday, because I mean, they could have only given me a day tour. They couldn't have given me anything else. So I hope you guys are happy for me. A lot is going to change, and it'll give me more stuff to talk about on my channel as well, because I can talk about my experience going through all of that training once I'm able to take the purser training course, and it'll be good for my future career. It'll broaden my horizon, and I like my job the way it is, but honestly sometimes I do get bored. I just want more sometimes, and right now I'm beyond happy, you guys. Oh my gosh, thank you so much for watching. I know this was a very long rant, but like a positive rant. Can you say that? Like, I'll see you soon, you guys. I'll keep you posted. And in case you're not subscribed to my channel yet, make sure that you click on the subscribe button down below, and also make sure that you click on the little bell icon below, because otherwise, you guys know it, YouTube is not gonna notify you whenever I upload a video, and what a shame would that be, right? I'll see you guys soon. Bye bye.